today. From Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Jacob Eason and the Indianapolis Colts.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Mahomes. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
1st and 10.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
At the 43-yard
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And Howard stopped short. He didn't get there.
Howard, the ball carrier.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
The Colts take over.
The Indy offense making their way out, and it is Jacob Eason from Washington at quarterback.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From the gun is Eason. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down.
Play action. It's Eason. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Eason. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Eason firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
1st down, Indianapolis.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Taken down.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
The give to Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Complete to number 8.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 8 catches, 62 yards.
And you can tell early they're going to look his way quite a bit, and he made himself available on that one.
On second down now, it's Hines. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
At the 42-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Eason to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball.
If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Eason's pass.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Eason. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Eason.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Colts.
They run with Taylor. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
15-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Eason sets to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Colts are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets them up 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Eason. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll run with Taylor. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Number 86.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
1st and 10. At their own.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The 33-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Colts 7. Chiefs nothing.
Running with Howard. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Now Howard. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Matt Gay on 4.
The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
The handoff to Jordan Howard.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Good for Kansas.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Running from the gun with Howard. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson.
Number 38, the ball carrier.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got a man. It's Williams. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Howard. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Stopped short of the goal.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going out.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jordan Howard. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. after a team's been stuffed, the last thing you want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On second down, here's the option. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Colts.
Now Eason. Going right side here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Indianapolis.
Now it's Hines. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Hines, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now he'll try to run with this. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 35. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Taylor
brings up 3rd and inches.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
The ball carrier.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Good strong throw and catch.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
20 yards.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 3rd and 2. Eason. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
17. Chiefs 7.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
KC's offense ready to take over. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes, open man is Hill. He's got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield, here's Mahomes. That's caught by Howard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Mahomes pass.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit, but first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. 35-17 was the final. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. A field goal, the difference. 17-14, the final. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
So here are the Colts to take over. They're in the driver's seat right now, and they were winners last week over the Seattle Seahawks, so trying to keep that momentum moving in the positive direction. Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll start with a give to Taylor. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The Colts send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, Job number one was getting a stop, wasn't it? So big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch, getting net of 23 and a first.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
On first down, it's Howard, and they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Second and 11 now. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50.